Welcome to a short tutorial for our Christmas decoration. Yes, short story. A good friend of mine asked me to, I have a screen for my Christmas party, but I cannot find a Christmas star. And for this case, he asked me to give him an advice how to do this. And okay, let's start. We set the Madrix area. We use a normal screen and we go up to 192 by 192. This can be a square meter screen. We apply that. I will zoom a little bit in. And now the basic idea of what I have given the friend is to use the brand new rotating shapes for this star idea. This is the basic settings, and I love this effect very much. Lot of options in this effect, and now I show what we can do with the rotating shapes for the Christmas time. So the first thing is I stop the speed. In Madrix there's all-time a process that we can stop this, but if we want to see the real start effect, I go to another button and then go back, and then I see the start frame of this animation. But this is not a star, this is only a 5 lines shapes. And the first thing what I do is I will increase the numbers of shapes, and I will adjust the size, the outside side to very big. And then here comes the button. Now it means the inside is very small and the outside is very big. But we have here many options what we can do. And if we turn this to this way, then we have small points out and big points in. But this symbol means it's a logarithmic thing, and if I choose this, then we have a very linear size increasement from the inside to the outside. So I can choose here the maximum, and here we go. We can see our star, the 5 stars is born. It's not perfect, but we can increase this. So this is the first step. And by the way, it's on the wrong direction. We need to rotate this over 180 degrees. We can use the map editor. We can rotate this here, or we flip it in vertical. So we have the star in the right direction. Then we can adjust the path counter. We can make a lot. And here we have the shadows of the shapes, because in the shapes we can define which kind of shapes we use. We can use squares, but let's keep us the circle idea. We only go and change the shadows on the star. We put it at 0. We speak no corners, no border, sorry. And here we have a 5-point stars. It's not perfect in the middle. We can bring it up or down to adjust the perfect position. Here 5. This will be good. This will be good enough. And with this star we can do a lot of things. Madrix have not only one layer. We can multiply layers, and we can combine the layers together, and so we can even change the design of the star. Let me try to make a simple star. Okay, I copy me my basic star. I press the left mouse button and bring it to the storage place number 2. I will keep this as a later work or whatever we can do with this. In button 2, what I do is I make a new layer, and I can adjust the color. Yeah, and everybody knows every layer can mix with the layer under this layer. So if I choose the mask button, I have a very beautiful red star, and I can increase this the size of the outside, and we have a little bit more circles, yeah, but that's fine. So what to do with the star? It will be great if we have some more plastic things. Yeah, this is only one star, but my idea is to have a little bit three-dimensional look. There's some ways how we can do this. There's a quite long way, but it's done in one time, and then we can multiply and copy and paste this effect. So if we go to the, I will do this as a normal button, and if we go to the gradient, yeah, then we have here a very beautiful gradient from up and down, but we have here many options, and I choose the radial gradient, and the hard work will be to make 10 different colors, from black to white. I will add one more black, and here one more white. The black and the white and the black. Here we can adjust the distance, and we can make the steps, and we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 colors. But our star has 5 corners, so we need 2 moons. Then here black, unit distance, nothing to fade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we have 10 colors, but our star here, we have the center not in the middle. The gradient is now in the center, so we need to adjust the map first. Yeah, and then we can go to the percent. If we like to, we need to move this 5% down. Yeah, 5% means we have a small movement down. And if I increase the brightness here, yeah, then we can see this layer can manipulate this layer, and I will use the mask layer to have a shadow over there. Yeah, and with the transparency, it allows me to make a little bit more 3D dimensional look. So I will give this a name. I will give him the shadow name. And there we have a beautiful star with a 3D dimensional look. Over that, we can even make a color change. We can use the traditional colors for the Christmas time, and even this we do it to the mask. Then we have a beautiful color changing star. Important is to understand the Christmas time is a launch time. No need to have the high speed, not need too much action. Yeah. So this is one more idea. Yeah. But even if I go back to my first storage, there is one more idea, much more easier to do, and for the shadow three-dimensional look. Yeah. So I have copied the information from storage 1 to storage 3. Yeah. And I make a new layer, and Madrix have a very beautiful radial effect, and this effect even have a radar. Yeah, and if I stop this radar, yeah, and I go to another point, to another storage, and then go back, then I see the start animation frame, and now we increase the size to a thin line, and we increase the counter to 5. Because we have 5 corners. And then I switch here to a triangle. The triangle means I can design the coloring. Yeah, now it's the highest peak is in the middle. Yeah, but I even can rotate this, yeah, to the side. Yeah, to this side or to this side. And we even need here to adjust the same center point. And then I can try to 55? No, yeah. Now I have the perfect center. Yeah, this means I have go to 35 because in my rotating shapes I have 44, but I have switched it in the map. Yeah, this is important to know. Yeah, and now I can use even this radial effect to mask my layer on this. Yeah, and then I have a beautiful 3D optional look. Even this we can adjust a little bit. Yeah, in the brightness, and then I have a little bit more shadows and whatever you need. You can even use this radial to give them a color, but it looks not so beautiful. Yeah, it's better more to have a next layer, and you can adjust this to a beautiful red and use this as a mask, and we have a very beautiful red star. Yeah. And then we can give it a name, red star. And if you want to have a little bit more colorful star, maybe you have the idea to make it a little bit with red and green together, yeah, then you can color mask. You can use the gradient again, yeah, and whatever you make, you can see it in real time now. Yeah, I know, like to have so many colors. So let's make a red and a green. Make a non-fade. And then I go to the circle explosion. And with the size, I can adjust the position. And even here, we need to adjust the position of the mask. So I will bring it 5% down and have it perfect in the middle. And so I can adjust the size. And if I bring in a new color, maybe a black, make non-fade, and I have a small distance between, a bigger bit distance, and then we have a beautiful double color star. A lot of options, and we can make it much more complicated. It's all about what you have in your head to make the effect what you want to do. So my recommendation to you is think about what you want to do first, and then think about the way how you can make it possible. So let's have an idea. Okay, the star is beautiful, but I want to have a little bit shiny and blinking on the star. Okay, so we need to think about how to handle this. If you like the storage button, it's easy. You can copy over here, or you press the left mouse button, wait a second, you have a plus symbol, bring it to the number 5, and then you have a perfect copy of your storage ID. And okay, blinking means we need something like a shape. Let's go to a new layer and create a blinking with the shapes. But this looks not beautiful, not like I have decided to use a cross straight, and I use the imploding, the filling imploding, and I can make it a little bit smaller. Then it's a little bit much more bling bling. And I choose not the white color, I will choose a little bit golden color, or you can even do a multi-blinking color, maybe add the yellow, so you have a tree piece. And the question now is that this layer, or the rotating shape is a mask. If you press here the single button, you can see, okay, this means we can use even as a mask again. So if I press here and hold longer, even here, I love Madrix, comes the copy and paste button, and I can move this to the end. And now I can give this rotation shape a mask, so I have the blinking only in the stars. But finally, it's a little bit not real, or we can make it a small realisticer if we thinking, okay, the blinking, give a name, blinking. We can adjust the counter. We can increase the this looks a little bit more soft and smooth. But if you see the blinking, should also blinking a little bit on the outside. So I want to arrange the size a little bit bigger. Yeah, so what I need to do, this mask need to be a little bit bigger, and this is easy to handle if we go to the map and we make the final size maybe 120% in X and Y, and then we move it in minus 10%, and here minus 10%, and we have a little bit bigger, and the shapes can even blinking on the corner. Yeah, and then you have a little bit more realistic look. Yeah, so this is a good effect, or to create a 5 stars beautiful Christmas decoration. It's up to you. You can decorate this with much more effects. Yeah, think about a small background. Yeah, you go and speak. Okay, you make a new layer, and you give this layer a color scroll. You make a circle explosion. Choose a green and a black. Yeah, to make the speed a little bigger. One. We fade this. Can adjust the transparency, but then you can see we need to bring this under all. Then you have a very beautiful small movement. Over there. And this color scroll, I love the displacement button. You can make a lot of things with the displacement to make it. You even can make the 10. Then you have smaller waves. The speed a little bit longer. Smoother. You can increase the speed. Yeah, it looks a little bit more wow. Yeah. Okay, thank you for your attention. This should be the finish to give you the basic idea of what we can do in Madrix to create custom things with different layers. I hope you have enjoyed it, and if you are interested in more, you can give me a message on Facebook or in the work group, or ask Madrix to connect with me. I will happy to teach you in my lessons here in China. If you are interested in, we can keep in touch. Thank you.